millimeters. So I'm just going to assume it's square units, and that's all we call it. If it had a measurement, I would write it like this, 12 centimeters squared, just like that, because they're square units. We write it with that little exponent, but you don't have to do that. Another way to calculate this would be literally to count each of the units. So I can count each of the boxes, and I should still come up with 12. Okay, so if this one, if I calculate it by multiplying, I'm going to multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what is 6 times 8?
48.
Not 38.
48.
48. Good. So it would be 48 square units, or units squared. How about number 3? Audrey, what am I going to multiply?
So 6
Times
3.
3. And what's 6 times 3, Audrey?
18.
18. And so this one measures 18 square units. Now this one has everything shaded in. And so the square units of this particular square would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 times 5. Tatum, what's 7 times 5?
35.
35. And so this would be 35 square units. Remember, area is the distance in the middle. If I was putting carpet in a room, if I was putting in wood floors, area is everything in the middle, where perimeter is just the outside edge. Okay, how about number 5? This one was tricky because I can't use the formula. Why can't I use the formula of length times width on this one? Because I'm not trying to calculate, Audrey?
Because in the middle it's empty.
Its middle is empty, and so I don't want to know what the area is in the middle of that. I just want to know what those squares are. So if that was if I was putting in a racetrack, that's what I would need to know, the area of the racetrack. What else could it be besides a racetrack? Can anybody think of something else? That you would put a figure like that you'd need to calculate the area for? A figure that doesn't have anything in the middle?
A donut.
It could be a donut. Yeah, if I was trying a giant donut, that would be good. What else?
It could be something like a picture frame with
Okay.
nothing in the side.
Picture frame, nothing in the middle. What else?
An empty cup.
An empty cup. Well, if your cup was a square, you could say it's, not sure, cup. It could be a Lego figure, if you were building up the sides of the Lego figure, but there was nothing on the inside. I was thinking of a garden. So sometimes you have a garden where you have like an empty space in the middle. You might have a bird feeder, some wildflowers, and then this was your garden. So let's see how we calculate that. We calculate this one by just counting the figures. So we count the units. So Kellen, count them for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Do I count that one again?
No.
No, because I already counted it once. So this one is, how many square units? How many square units?
14.
14, very good, 14 square units. Okay, good job. So you just learned area and perimeter. You had a crash course. We will do this more later at the end of the year, but you had a crash course in reinforcing 3rd grade math skills, getting ready. This is part of our boot camp. We are almost done with that back to school packet, then we're going to jump into our textbook.